What if an ordinary day at work suddenly turned into a moment that changed history forever? Imagine seeing a bush on fire, but it's not burning up. And then you'll hear your name. This is the moment God called Moses. Have you ever felt like you were just living an ordinary life? Nothing special, nothing dramatic? That's exactly where Moses was. He wasn't leading a nation. He wasn't performing miracles. He was simply a shepherd, taking care of sheep in the wilderness. But sometimes, the most ordinary moments become the stage for the most extraordinary encounters with God. And that's exactly what happened in the story of the burning bush. Moses had once lived in Egypt as a prince, but after fleeing the palace, he spent years in the desert of Midian working as a shepherd. One day, while guiding his flock near a mountain called Horeb, something strange caught his eye. The bush was on fire. Now in the desert, fire isn't unusual. But this fire was different. The bush was burning, yet it wasn't being destroyed. Naturally, Moses became curious. He stepped closer to investigate this mysterious sight, and then something even more incredible happened. From the middle of the fire, a voice called out, "Moses, Moses." Imagine hearing your name come from a burning bush in the middle of the desert. Moses responded, trembling and confused, "Here I am." The voice told Moses something powerful. "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground." At that moment, Moses realized he was standing in the presence of God. The fire didn't destroy the bush because it symbolized something deeper: God's presence. Powerful, pure, and alive. Moses covered his face because he was afraid to look at God. But God didn't appear just to amaze Moses. He had a mission. God told Moses that he had seen the suffering of the Israelites in Egypt. They were enslaved, oppressed, and crying out for help. And God had chosen someone to deliver them. That person was Moses. God said, "So now, go. I'm sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people out of Egypt." But Moses immediately doubted himself. "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh?" Have you ever felt that way? Like you're not qualified? Not strong enough, not ready. Moses felt exactly the same, but God gave him a promise that changed everything. "I will be with you." The burning bush wasn't just a miracle, it was a moment of calling. God often speaks in unexpected ways and places. Moses thought he was just tending sheep, but that ordinary day became the beginning of one of the greatest missions in history. From that moment forward, Moses would lead the Israelites out of Egypt and toward freedom. All because he stopped, looked closer, and listened when God called his name. So here asks the question for you. What if the ordinary moments in your life are actually the beginning of something extraordinary? And if God called your name today, would you answer? If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more powerful moments from the Bible, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Because sometimes, the smallest flame can start the biggest change in history.